For me, I would be looking at people that are finding themselves suffering, or finding that they are scared, that they can't stop, that there are people that are there to support them. I found that what helped me the most was being able to find other shared experiences and feel a part of something.
After about 5 days, they make you start going to the main lounge room or whatever, where they started to have panel meetings of different 12-step programs. When the first group of about 7 people came in, there was men and there was women and there was laughter. And I was actually just observing some of the just genuine human connections that were happening. It was the first time that I'd been around humans where it didn't look like the men and the women had just slept with each other or been abused by one another or were cheating on someone's wife and all that kind of stuff. Like, it looked real genuine, and it looked like there was respect between the people that I actually hadn't seen in a long time. A day or two later, I heard someone talking about their story. They had been using for pretty much as long as I had been alive at the time. They'd been using for like 20 years or whatever. And that they were like 6 or 7 years clean. And I listened to this guy's story, and it was that first time where someone was able to say the things that I had been feeling the whole time in isolation, in survival mode, when we don't talk about our feelings or our traumas or our hurts, So, and I do remember that first moment. It was an absolutely no way, never, not me, turned into a maybe. And it was hearing that person just share their experience by understanding someone had a whole life in addiction and that they were able to find a way to find a new life in recovery was really profound for me. But even then it wasn't, even then it was just a maybe, but that's all you need, That's why I always say, you don't ever have, I was never ready. I was never ready. But one day went into another because I thought that maybe I was ready.
Over the past 13 weeks, we have all learned what a drug is, the categories of drugs, how they work and can manipulate our young developing brains, and even why some people use.
We listened to Dr. Bill McEwen and Dr. Marvin Crank. We have heard from families who lost their child to drugs.
Melanie Jorgensen reminded us that the Indigenous culture is affected much more than others,
and expressed how important it is to create boundaries with an addict in their family, but also keep communications open.
We heard from Marshall Smith and Roberta Watt that a recovery from drug addiction is real, attainable, and achievable.
Thank you for watching, and we hope that you've learned and taken away something that you can share with your family and friends.